Hello sir, good morning. First of all, it's a great honor for me to share a stage with you. And my social issue is basically screen addiction. And as a teen myself, I've also faced this and I've overcome this problem. And there are many students who also face this at the current times. So there was a survey done by World Health Organization in June 20th, 2025, and according to that survey, 95% of teens from the age of 14 to 17 suffer from this problem. And the great thing is people are already taking initiative for this. 40% of these teens have already overcome this problem. They know that they have screen addiction and they are trying their best.
So then your problem is solved.
It is not solved. There is still 55% of people that are left. So me as a CEO now, I would like with my team to take an initiative and solve this problem.
Yeah, you should. This is going to be a bigger problem as days to come. You should take action on this. But you need to understand that mankind and addiction have a very cyclical relationship. So in the sense, I would not say cyclical, but it comes and goes. So about gazillion years ago, we were addicted to tobacco. Then we found out that it causes cancer, so tobacco fell down. Then a few years ago, we were addicted to alcohol. Then it realized that it creates more problem than it solves. So world alcohol consumption is at very low. Then we are addicted right now to screens. In fact, the number one brewery owner of Japan has mentioned that the reason young people are consuming less alcohol is addiction to screens. He has said that. Sad but true. Eventually, mankind realizes, comes over it, and gets out of it consciously. So by the time probably you will be old enough, maybe mankind will be out of the screen addiction, but we will hop on to another addiction, because human brain is designed to have dopamine release, because when we get what we want, and I don't know, I'm not big expert in this matters, but the screen releases having anything, maybe alcohol, maybe tobacco, maybe sugar, maybe people are addicted to even binge watching. So it gives that kind of mental satisfaction. So there will always be one or the other addiction mass will be engaged with at mass. Okay, so what I would suggest is that the real problem lies is lack of purpose. And it's because they don't know what to do, they just keep scrolling. So I think largest perspective, yes, screen should be maintained. There is a software which contains screen time. Everybody should be having that, even adults. And anybody who preaches, should practice it first. So first of all, you need to have no screen. Giving like alcohol or maybe any other addiction, it doesn't get withdrawn immediately. You have to have a cycle.
Yeah.
So that's where you need to worry about. And I think if you want to dedicate your life or major part of your social efforts, look at the larger perspective, not just screen addiction. The real problem is they don't have anything to do.
The social media apps, they are designed in a way that they keep you hooked. As you said, the dopamine release. So not even just teenagers, even toddlers nowadays. Because when parents are busy, they just give the phone to the kid.
India is the highest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this is the way, and if this is a very personal problem, to be honest. If you want to solve it, you can solve it personally. I did. Because when you have the screen addiction, you can give a detox to yourself once a week, maybe twice a week, whenever you're comfortable with, because this is a very gradual process.
Yes, like any addiction, you have to gradually reduce. But the point is that at times screen time is good also. So if you don't inform your parents where you are and you keep screen away and you are like out of reach for hours, they will hate you.
Screen time is good, but screen addiction is bad.
Yes, exactly. So it has to be in moderation.
Yeah.
And you have to understand. So toddlers don't understand, or any adult, or like who's not an adult, don't understand. But so what I would suggest, you should really look at rather than stopping them from not doing, what can be done, like positive things that can be done. So many parents ask me that my child does not eat unless I give the phone to him. So I think you should spend some time on how child can consume food without screen. This is the biggest challenge of Indian households.
Yes, correct. You are correct. So the thing is that when the screen time replaces your dream time, which is basically we teens are the future of the country. We are.
We decided. I'm very scared. Okay.
So as a future of the country, nowadays 9 to 12th is a career building years. These are career building years. So if a teen is addicted to screen, it is replacing their dream time. They are compromising their dream life.
Yes, but that's nothing new. If you study the history of mankind, this has always been the truth. Always been the truth that people who are driven, who are focused in life achieve more, and people who are not get diverted with things which are not important for them. So if you say that in my time when teens were there was not so many, mobile was not invented, thankfully. So did every of my age group did amazing things? No. They were whiling their time of doing something else. So they were standing on Panna Galla. They were doing, so my friends were busy. Yes, there were video games. Some were playing video games. Some were doing something not aligned with their dreams. So bulk of the mankind will be engaged in something which is not linking them to the dreams, no matter what you do, how many screens you take away. That you have to accept. Another thing is you have to give solution. So why teens are really behaving that? Is it their fault or it is the fault of the society in general?
It is partially their fault too, and it is partially for society too, because teens are not basically adults at all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly. They are in their phase, which is and teenagehood is a very.
Here the problem is parenting too.
Yeah.
So if you are talking about teens, the problem is that parents themselves don't know what to do with their teens. Because it's like unfortunately they're almost an adult. Exactly. They have the size of an adult, they have the abilities of an adult, just not the wisdom of an adult.
Yeah.
So the problem, I would say that you ask the parent that if your child is not doing screen time, then they should do what? They would give suggestions which are so boring that the teen would want to kill themselves rather than follow that. So there has to be some alignment, what parent wants, what the teen wants, which is not screen, what does not involve a screen. And then something can happen. Otherwise, we are all, this is how mankind is.
Any other suggestions?
Yeah, I think you should also look at history, how we have been able to de-addict ourselves. We have amazing historical achievements. So screen is just one thing. Don't get over. You would say that okay, the Einstein was there because there was no screen. But remember, there were like 1 billion people when Einstein was alive. Nobody became Einstein. Only one person became Einstein. Okay, so you have to understand that how humanity has evolved, and screen is just a repackaged diversion. And there are a lot. So what people do is like that they say that alcohol is being replaced by screen. What people do is whenever we say that sugar is bad, they replace it with something else, with sweeteners. But the problem is they're not solving the root cause. So find out that root cause.
Okay.
And the result will be easier to achieve.
Thank you, sir.